Hi Tauruses, welcome to your July 2025 general reading. Thank you for being here with me. My name is Coco and this is Birdsong Musings Tarot. If you are new here, welcome. I hope that you stick around. I hope that you like the video, if it connects with you, or that you subscribe to the channel to keep updated on future readings. I do put out monthly general readings as well as bonus readings when it's your birthday month. Now, because this is a general reading, it may not resonate and connect with everybody. And if that's happening for you today, that's perfectly okay and normal. I do highly recommend, though, if it's happening, that you check out your moon and rising zodiac sign readings. There are some months where we just connect more with those signs in our charts. And if you don't know those signs, you can always Google free birth chart and look it up and, do the whole little birthday, birth time kind of thing and figure it out. So I pulled most of your cards. We're going to pull some advice cards at the end, but we're just going to get right into it. The animal guides that are showing up for you in July and walking you through the month, you've got two. The first one is shark. This is a very powerful animal guide. Sharks are, of course, very powerful creatures, but they're very, they're very spiritual. The short message is lead as a powerful and peaceful warrior. If you work with archangels or worship archangels, sharks are ruled over by archangels Metatron and Yules. Those are the archangels that rule over the ocean. Now you've also got sheep. And when I pulled these cards, I noticed that there's two SHs, right? So shark and sheep. And my guides were giving me that there's somebody, a Taurus or maybe a cross watcher, who has SH in their name, maybe their last name, maybe their first name, but SH in the name is just extra confirmation that this message is for you. They were just giving me that, so do with that message what you will. The message, short message from sheep, is to act with fortitude and cooperation. And they are ruled over by Archangels Gabriel and Archangel Hope. I'm going to read the longer messages here because I feel like there's something else that wants to be said here. With shark, the message is, this is the master card of the peaceful spiritual warrior. You are called on to strengthen and discipline yourself, claim your power, and act as a calm, wise influence for the highest good of all. You are strong, sensitive, and important, so you may have sacrificed yourself in some way for the common good. Your guidance is to examine your life and decide what brings you satisfaction. Bring more of these things into your life so that your wise leadership is founded and built on a feeling of personal contentment. So you may be somebody in a helping or caretaking profession, nurse, caretaker, ABA therapist, anything in that kind of realm of things. Or you could just be somebody who embodies those characteristics. Shark really shows up in our dreams and in our lives as guides when it's a time when we're asked to step up and claim our power. Also in a way that is loving, that is peaceful, okay? And that's for the best of everybody around you, but also yourself. So yeah, shark is really asking you to step into your power here. So let's get the sheep message. Your guidance today is to cooperate with others. Yeah, there it is, that balance between what's good for you and what's good for other people as well. Realize that together you can accomplish greater things than if you work alone. Your aspirations can more easily be fulfilled if you act from the heart and the right brain, so the creative brain. Open your heart today and listen to your inner wisdom. Visualize your goals being achieved with love, happiness, and joy. Whether it is acting in harmony with your family or friends, or working as a team with your colleagues, the outcome will be satisfying for you all. Be kind, calm, and grounded. It is through sacrificing yourself and personal ambition that everyone will win and a flame of hope will ignite within you. So there's some kind of message here about balancing the self-sacrifice also with your own personal contentment. So how can you find ways to bring more calm, more groundedness, and more things that you enjoy into your life so that you don't constantly feel like you're giving yourself away so much? The general energy cards that showed up for you, you've got the number 22, and this is the blessed card. So there are good things happening for you in July, blessings either around you or coming towards you. This is a card that just says there are really nice things. There are nice people, there's nice conversation, there's good food, there's harmony in some kind of way in your life, either now or coming towards you. But it requires some surrender. You've got the To the Sea card. What's happening in the month, I see that there's some situation where you're feeling just challenged, defensive. You feel like you have to constantly keep going. It's a challenge here. It feels like an obstacle. This To the Sea card has to do with that. It's about you surrendering to what's happening and just trusting the process. But your guides do want you to continue fighting or continue going. They want you to persevere here. And they want you to uphold good boundaries, keyword, and they want you to keep fighting for what you deserve and what you believe in. Also, this person in the card, they're in a paper boat, but they're in the sea. So they're having like radical trust in where they're going and who's bringing them there. You might also be going to a body of water in July. I mean, it is summer in the northern hemisphere where I live, so you might be enjoying the beach, a lake, a river, some kind of body of water, a pool. All right, so Six of Pentacles is how you're showing up. You are giving a lot in July. You can see here in the card, there's somebody giving. Now, it looks like pennies, right? And the pentacles do signify finances and money, but they also signify energy, time. It's the generosity of the soul, right? Generosity doesn't only have to do with money, and that could just be what it is right now. It could just be money, you giving away a lot of money, but it also feels like a lot of time, a lot of effort, a lot of thoughts, a lot of space in your brain. You're giving it away, and you're giving it to a cause, or you're giving it to a person or a goal, and it's draining you because your challenge is the 10 of Swords. There's some burnout, whether it be physical or mental. You can see this person is just done. They've got 10 swords in their back and they can't move anymore, right? So it's feeling like, how can I possibly keep giving here? How can I keep giving to this situation? Your guides do want you to continue whatever it is you're doing. And I don't really know why, but that's just the message here. The Seven of Wands is showing up twice. And the Seven of Wands, like I said before, upholds very strong boundaries. For example, I think this is a good example. I was dealing with a horrible landlord 2 years back. Somebody who was trying to steal my money. They were just lying about me to people, very manipulative, just mean, right? And I kept asking my guides, how do I deal with this situation? And they kept giving me every single time the Seven of Wands, this card. They said, keep pushing, keep your boundaries up, keep doing what you're doing, right? Don't let this person trample you. Don't let them walk all over you. You're going to have to fight. You're going to have to fight. And I did, and I had to. It was exhausting, and I felt like this. I felt like this person. It did actually end up working out. I did end up not getting robbed of money because of my guides warning me. Okay, so they warned me. They were like, you might want to not pay that rent that month because this person is trying to do something shady. So do, of course, uphold boundaries, but also persevere through whatever this is. There are people in your life, I feel like, who are here to support you. Three of Cups signifies like a friendship group. And it could just be 3 people in your life. You could be a sibling to 2 people, so it's the 3 of you. It could be that you have 3, you're in a close friendship group of 3 people, but your guides want you to seek solace in this group of people. They want you to remember to enjoy, right? Because it's about that balance. You're exhausted, you're giving, and your guides are saying it's going to be tiring. We want you to persevere. However, you can't persevere without having downtime. You can't persevere without having a break. And I think that's exactly, it's so strange because that's exactly what Taurus embodies. That's exactly what your either sun, moon, or rising zodiac sign embodies. Taurus is a fixed earth sign. And Taurians teach us about the sacred act of rest. You cannot treat everything like a sprint. And you also can't treat everything like a marathon. But there's a lot of lessons you can learn from the turtle and the hare. And in this case, you're the turtle. Taurians are the turtle. It's important to know when you need to recharge. And it feels like you don't really know how to do that, or you don't really know how to find those pockets in July because you're showing up just so burnt out and so tired. So do connect with the people around you. Try to get out. Try to get out to social settings. I really think it will do you good. Also, there is somebody special in your life because there's a Lover's card. This could deal with a romantic person, of course, like an actual lover, but also a best friend. The Lover's card deals with soulmates, but soulmates are not only romantic, right? There are pets, there are friends, there are family members. So do tap into these relationships that you have, okay? This month, it's going to be very important for you to do that. And if there are people that you feel like you can't fully trust in your friendship group, your guides are saying there's a reason why you feel like you can't fully trust them. And I'm not saying be paranoid, be super defensive, have your walls up. That's not going to do you or anything in the situation any good. You know, the most you can do is trust yourself and trust your instincts, right? If you feel like somebody's being off, if you feel like there's somebody trying to come in between you and another person, because that's definitely a possibility here in the month. If there's somebody trying to wreak havoc in an important relationship of yours, trust yourself enough that you will clock it. You will clock it. You will notice it. Trust your instincts and trust your intuition there. All right? It's a possibility. I'm not saying it's a concrete going to happen, but it does feel like there are some people here in this reading, coming to this reading, who need to know that. All right, let's move on now. Recent past, you've got the Four of Swords. So in your recent past, you've been actually kind of by yourself in a solitary energy. You've got the Seven of Pentacles, the Five of Cups, and the Hermit to clarify. A very, very, very solitary energy. This is somebody who is struggling, but not really telling anybody. This is somebody who is working really fucking hard on something and it's draining them. But the Hermit is saying it's something that this person really wants. It's something that this person feels extremely connected to. It's their goal, it's their purpose, or it's something they're putting a lot of energy into for a very good reason. Seven of Pentacles says you're committed. You've been committed to whatever this is. And even though it's either making you sad or draining you in some way, at the same time, you have patience and you're like trying to at least show up in a way where you have the mental capacity to take care of whatever needed to be done. Now that's the recent past. Right now, what's going on around you, so the people around you, your home environment, your work environment, you've got the Six of Cups, lovely card. And I do really feel like, again, this is connecting with the community and people around you. There are your chosen family around you. There's people who really love you. You could have children. Okay, because this card corresponds to children and the inner child. So if you have kids, your kids are around you. If you have good family, your family's around you. Chosen family, like friends. So you do have some kind of comfort. There's some kind of like soft place where you can land, even in the midst of all this stuff. And that's why I do feel like the blessed card is here. You're very blessed in some kind of way with the people that you have in your life, or with certain resources that you have to fall back on. At the end of the month, you've got the Two of Swords, the Five of Pentacles, the Nine of Swords. I'm going to break down these cards. Two of Swords says, I don't really know how to act here. I don't know what to do. I'm like torn. So you're feeling torn at the end of the month in regards to this situation that you're giving to. Now, whether, like I said, whether or not you're giving money, time, effort, energy into something or someone, and it's burning you out, it's stressing you out by the end of the month. And this is you analyzing, do I want to keep doing this? How can I keep doing this? Is there another way? But I can't see the other way. I can't really visualize it right now. The Five of Pentacles is, just feeling like you've given everything you have. Like you're showing up the Six, right? So that's the person with everything. They've got all the money, they've got all the time and all of that, and they're giving it. By the end of the month, you don't have any more left. You've given it all away. And you're like draining yourself. And there's that, again, that theme of self-sacrifice that was coming up in your animal guide cards. And when I asked my guides, is this an ending, right? Show me, is this an ending? What's going on here? They actually showed me the Fool. It's not an ending, it's a beginning. And that's a really nice way to put it. That's a very optimistic way to put it. Something new, there's a new path trying to open up to you, right? Or you are trying to forge a new path forward, but it's just not visible right now, or it's just taking time to open up. It's taking time for you to see it, or it's taking time to happen. So I want to go see your advice cards right now because I'm very curious about this situation and how it's going to unfold. Okay. Going to get one more. Yeah, there's sevens popping up all over your reading. So lucky number 7, that might be a number that you see a lot in the month of July, or you might hear about lucky number 7, but it's just all over your reading. What else would you like to tell these Taurus Sun Moon Risings? Thank you, thank you. Wow, okay, yeah, so not really far off from what we were saying before, these two cards that came out. Your first card is the Lake card. This is the card of harvest. This is around the time of end of summer, beginning of fall. The fall season and the fertile energy of the West bring you prosperity. All of your efforts are coalescing and approaching fruition. So all of your hard efforts about to all come together, okay? You're about to reach that goal. Rejoice with friends and plan family reunions. Count your blessings and be grateful. If you can, forgive. I don't know who you have to forgive. I don't know if there's anybody you need to forgive, but this really speaks to what we were saying before with persevere, okay? There's some kind of goal that you are going to reach, and rejoice with friends and plan family reunions if you can. The second card is embrace partnership. It's like the same vibe. Joyful connections, it says. A harmonious relationship creates joy. It is a bond free from attachments to power, money, or status. Accept your friends and partners as they are. Release all judgment. And there's actually 3 people in this image. And there's 3 people here. So again, like I was saying before, you could be a group of 3 best friends, 3 siblings, 3, I don't know. Throughout this whole process in July, do make sure to create space for your own contentment. Do make sure to create bookmarks in your journey, whatever it is you're doing, in your studies, in your projects, in your business openings, whatever it is, okay? So Tauruses, I hope this was a helpful reading, and if it was, please consider liking the video or subscribing to my channel. Thank you for joining me again. I appreciate you all, and I will see you next time for the August general readings. So take very good care in the meantime, and I'll see you then.